Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Cutting the Mustard with me, Taylor Rose, the Mustard Queen. Hello, hello. Just getting set up, so ready. Hi everyone. Just waiting for my friend Kunchi. Oh, hello. Oh, already got a like.
Hey, I'm liking it, y'all. I'm liking this energy. Hello, hello. I'm going to change this to make it a little smaller. Oh, two. There we go. Hi,
All
Kunchi.
right. Hey, let me know if my audio is good. Can you hear my audio?
Okay, you yell at me about my camera angles, okay? Hi. So today, if you don't see on the top of the screen where my recipe card is, I have a cilantro rub tuna. It's going to be ahi tuna steaks, and of course it's a cilantro mustard. I also have a pineapple mustard rub chicken thighs. I'll be doing an oven roasted cauliflower rice and a black bean salsa. So of course I'm starting with the
So,
pineapple first.
Kaz said move the card up a little bit, or did you already do it?
I think the card is good. Please let me know if I need
All
to
right.
adjust it. Which, if y'all don't know how to find a fresh pineapple, if you know it's ripe, if you pick one of these and it just easily comes up, and also when you smell the butt, it smells like pineapple. So
Awesome.
basically, pull its hair and rub its butt. I don't have any use for this. I am saving my scraps, and that's going to be for a little surprise recipe coming up.
Awesome. Pineapple mustard.
Yes. And I'm kind of nervous that you're going to be the one in my box today for this because it's going to be kind of well, first of all, it's mustard rub stuff, but also I'm doing like a Jamaican jerk almost with the mustard. Not too much. I'm not going
Ooh.
overboard with the Jamaican jerk. I'm just putting some allspice in there to kind of get me that flavor.
Okay. Awesome. A little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah. Just a little bit though. I actually have a lot of times with my warm spices, if I'm not wanting to overload with all the separate warm spices, I will just be cheating and just do allspice. Because the name allspice gets its name from encompassing the flavors of nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove. So that's kind of like
Yep.
if I want the flavors of warm spice or warming spices without getting out my whole cabinet.
Hey guys, good night. Welcome to Food Talk TV. My name is Kunchi from Cooking with Kunchi, and this is Taylor from Ketchup is a Garbage Condiment, or Ketchup is Garbage.
Yeah,
Yep,
ketchup is
that's
garbage.
the mustard queen right there. So come in, check out the recipe. The card is right up top. You can check that out. Double tap on that screen, send up some likes, and let's get going.
Yeah. Which, of course, for any of these recipes involving pineapple, of course you can use canned. But 'tis the season, you know?
Yes, it is.
Oh man, you know what almost ruined pineapple for me though was trying the pineapple in Hawaii. Almost ruined it for me. They're
Really?
just so much
Was it
better.
too sweet? It's so
That's
much
a
better.
little bit more natural sweetness to it. And of course, it's Hawaii, so they're just fresher and
That sunshine. Yep.
yeah. They're also the only U.S. state that grows coffee.
Thank you, Kat D, for the gift. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Welcome in, everybody. Keep double tapping on that screen. Send up some likes. Share the live with your friends, with 5 people, 10 people, however many you can. We currently have 97 people in here, so it would be
All
nice
right.
if we got 97 shares. How
I
about
don't
that?
even know 97 people. So y'all
And
can't think
if
that
nine,
the only audience are my friends.
if 97 people were standing and watching me cook, I'd be really nervous.
Oh yeah, no, it would be like, how are y'all fitting in my kitchen right now? It's so tiny. All right, I'm getting my
Cat D.
pineapple mustard started first,
Uh-huh.
which of course I'm not too concerned with the condition of the pineapple because I'm going to be processing it.
Cat D is our number one gifter. So thank you, Cat D. We appreciate you.
Right on. I think I put about a quarter cup in the recipe that's on there. What's going in here is going to be more than that, but I'm okay with a little extra pineapple, you know?
Yes. Recipes are a guide, right?
Yeah. You know, I love in recipes where it says optionally add this, and it's like, well, all of it is optional. You know, like I'm not sitting there watching y'all. Okay, so I got pineapple in here. I have a thing of Dijon. I'm going to use about half of it for this one and half of it for the other. If you watch my mustard making videos, I have an entire playlist of it. A lot of times I'll start from scratch and build the mustard off the scratch. But this is oh yeah, this is entirely too much pineapple, but it's okay.
Right.
I'm going to actually pull out a couple of these pieces. It's okay. I love it. Mm. All right. I have a little bit of brown sugar, some cinnamon, and allspice in here. A little bit of
Hey guys,
salt.
if you want to see this recipe, make sure you check out our website, foodtalktv.com, and you will find our recipes there. They might be up later today if they're not up already. This particular recipe. You can also see our schedule.
Now, and of course, I was talking about the optional things and how in recipes, like, why would you put that it's optional? It's all optional. Optionally, tahini goes in this just to give a little bit more, little chili, little lime flake in here.
Yes. Thanks for the follows, guys.
Yeah. Putting a little bit of lime in here. All that lime zest. Seriously, if you're cooking with limes and you're not using the lime zest as well, you are missing out. The lime zest is mostly responsible for the aroma of that, which the aroma is going to be a good portion of the flavor that you get.
I actually learned something from Kaz yesterday that's saying you
Oh
should
yeah.
zest the lime upwards so you see how much zest you have, and then
Oh,
you drop
like
it
where
in.
it collects over the top here and then dump it in there?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
A
that
lot of
till
times I
yesterday.
do that. And a lot of times when I zest the lime too, I'm trying to get more of the habit of zesting like this. Because in my mind, it would be like rubbing my legs against a razor to shave it, you know? Like, yeah,
Opposite. Yep.
zesting etiquette. Oh, I thought I had my. Oh, yep. And then when you put it in the juicer, I know it looks like it should fit in there. Wrong way. Got to go upside down so it has more of a.
That's something I learned on TikTok too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's
Thank
so
you for the
crazy
gifts,
how I've
guys.
worked
We
in
appreciate
restaurants
it.
for years. I've worked in restaurants for years, but I've learned the most off TikTok.
Yes.
And we're just going to do a quick little process here. Oh yeah. That lime
Oh,
juice
that's a.
really helps because everything else is so thick and chunky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with these two mustards, because I am making two different ones that are kind of like this. The other one is a jalapeno cilantro. I very easily could have just combined the two recipes and just made it like a pineapple, kind of a pineapple cilantro lime thing. Which I love pineapple and savory applications. I will fight to the death about the pineapple on pizza.
Now, Dee Dee is asking, do you suggest that type of blender for most food blending?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you suggest that type of blender for
I
most
love
food
the
blending?
immersion blender. Absolutely. If you were in the market for one blender or one food processor, that would be the way to go. It's just way more versatile. Now, in my recipe, I do only have a couple of these chicken thighs. I'm going to do all 8, so I'm tossing my whole thing in here. But if you're marinating with this, just set some to the side, and then you can store whatever you have left in the fridge. This will last about a month. So I'm
Awesome.
just dumping this whole thing in there.
Thank you, Toto, for the gift. We appreciate you. No problem, Dee
Yeah.
Dee. Thank you so much.
Gifts, comments, and likes are my love language. And since I'll be cooking this soon, and I did just pull this out of the refrigerator, I'm going to leave these on my counter.
Awesome.
But, you know, if I'm not cooking them relatively quickly, then I'll just store it in my fridge up to a day before I'm ready to go.
Yes. Good evening. Hi, welcome to Food Talk TV.
That's a slippery pineapple.
We are a group of content creators who collaboratively come together to share our recipes and styles and ideas with the world. Check out our website, foodtalktv.com. We are on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Clapper, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. We're even on Pinterest. The recipes will be on the website, and you can also look at our schedule and see when your favorite creator is going to be on. This is Taylor. She is the mustard queen, and her handle is at ketchup is garbage.
Yes,
I
it
agree.
is.
Grinder,
So this is my next
not
one.
yet.
I thought I had a utensil for this, but I'm just going to stir it with my finger. It's okay. So this is some mustard powder. This is if you want like that hot mustard flavor. Feel free to leave this out if you don't want it. But it's Asian mustard powder, cold water until it's a paste. And I'm just going to leave it to the side for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Have some Dijon here. This is actually a pretty pungent Dijon, so I honestly could have left this out completely. So this is a pretty pungent Dijon, but not all Dijons are created equally. You know, sometimes you're going to get a little bit more of that horseradish bite than you would other Dijons. Whoever's making it. I got that. Ooh, jalapeno. Because this one is the jalapeno cilantro one. I'm going to save half of this jalapeno for another use. This would work better with a paring knife. I just did not have one over here. I'm going to just go for it. But I'm going to try to get the membranes off and the seeds. Now, some people have the misconception that the seeds are what makes it spicy, and that's not the case. The seeds are actually really bitter, and the spicy part are going to be the membranes here. That's the spicy part. But the reason why we think the seeds are spicy is because the membranes and the seeds have been buddies inside the pod, you know? So
Right.
it's the seeds that are bitter.
Was your sign printed backwards, Taylor?
Yes, it is printed backwards. You like it? It's my first
I
one.
love
I
it.
did it an hour before here. I think I'm going to do a nicer job with the next one, but I was pretty excited for it.
Awesome, awesome.
All right. I always get requests for jalapeno mustard, and I know why. It's because every time I purchase a jalapeno mustard, which a lot of times the ones I purchase are really good, but sometimes it's like you think it's a yellow mustard until you get a bite of jalapeno, you know?
Yeah.
So not my yellow mustard isn't my favorite flavor. And then I also have 2 cloves of garlic here. And then I also have some cumin. I had cumin seeds, so I toasted it and then ground it. You can buy cumin already roasted, but it's definitely one of those spices that tastes way better once it's toasted.
Okay, that's awesome. Good to know. So, guys, welcome to Food Talk TV. Please keep double tapping on that screen. Send up some likes. Share the live for us. Share it with your friends, your cousin, your uncle, or whoever needs to know about these recipes that we have here. This is Taylor from Ketchup is Garbage, aka the Mustard Queen, and she is working on a cilantro rub tuna, pineapple mustard, chicken thighs, roasted cauliflower rice.
So my cilantro looks like this because I blanched it beforehand. And because I am making it in this sauce format, I want it to try and keep as much of that bright green flavor as I can. And we're going back to the processor. The stems have the same flavor as the leaves. It's just different texture. So whenever you're processing cilantro, absolutely include the stems. Now,
Yes,
as
I
much
love
as
using the stems for a curry.
Oh, you'll use the stems for curry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And as much as I want to include lime, because lime would be a really great flavor, I am going to be using this on the ahi tuna, and I don't want anything too terribly acidic, because if you've ever made ceviche, you know that something that's highly acidic is going to denature it and kind of give it that pre-cooked feeling. And I'm wanting a pretty rare tuna here, so not doing that.
Yes. So
Oh, whoever was
Heidi
asking me
asked,
about
they asked why blanch it.
Yeah, the only reason why I blanched it is because I really want that green color. I really want that green color, so that kind of helps ensure it. If you want to skip that step, absolutely, please do. Like, that's just something I'm doing for fun. Oh, almost forgot. I'm going to grab a little.
Thank you, Kaz, for the tiny dinies. We appreciate that.
Yeah. So whoever was in here asking me about my immersion blender, this is an attachment that I have on the same immersion blender. And so it's another reason why I love this thing so much. Haven't used it in a while.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Ooh. Is there an echo with me, or is there an echo with Taylor?
Now, I believe on the recipe I did put an entire bunch of cilantro for this, and I'm thinking that's a bit too much, even though I wanted it heavy. But it's okay. Just use what you want.
I'm not sure why she has an echo.
I have everything on the table here. I don't have my entire kitchen over here, so. I'm going to move my cutting board. I'm really curious about where everyone's from, just to see like how spread
Welcome,
out.
everyone. Drop your city in the comments. Drop your city in the comments. Let's shout out your city real quick. I'm from Florida, and Taylor is from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville, Dee Dee. Check out the recipe card right up on top. Spring Hill, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Edmondson. You have another phone on, Taylor?
I'm sorry?
New York, Raleigh, Louisiana, Texas, Aubrey, California. Welcome in, everyone.
Okay.
Hi from your sister in Nashville.
Yeah, my sister's on my couch with my niece.
Oh. Is she listening to you loud? Is that why we have an echo?
I don't know. I don't hear her volume.
Somebody said there was an echo. JK, this is your brother-in-law. My wife left the phone. That's her.
Yeah, I feel like I heard an echo earlier and I don't hear it anymore. Oh yeah. It's not going to take long for this tuna to take on these flavors that I just gave it. But also, so I want it to marinate some, but also not too long because there is still acidity in here. I don't want it to denature it too much. So for the chicken, I have it marinating, but it's on my counter since I'm about to cook it. This has to be marinated until the second I sear it.
Nice. Awesome.
So into the fridge.
Our
Okay,
recipe
so
card is right up at the top corner on the page, so check that recipe card out. Also, make sure you go check out our website, foodtalktv.com. We are going to have that recipe up for you guys to be able to copy from and so on.
so I have a little bit of a surprise recipe for you.
Let's see it.
And that is because whenever I'm cutting up a pineapple, I'll either freeze the leftovers, like the stuff I would normally throw away, the core, the outer skins and everything. I either freeze them or I'll just go ahead and set this out. Oh, hey, Ryan, did you get me water, John? Oh, okay. It's okay. I got chlorinated water elsewhere. I had hot water because I was going to let the sugar dissolve a little bit here first. Which I'll do this, I'll either store the, we'll let that dissolve a little. I have some brown sugar at the bottom here, and I'm just putting in all those pineapple bits that I would normally throw away. And what I'm making is something called tepache. And what you will do is just allow this to ferment for a couple of days. It will be slightly alcoholic, but it's not brewed for it to be alcoholic, if that makes sense. But I'm just showing y'all this because I have a lot of scraps and I love scrappy cooking. It's like my favorite.
Kaz says we definitely have to solve the echo problem.
Okay. I don't know why there's an echo. Okay, is there an echo now? Yeah, I still hear the echo. That'll be the problem. Should I
Does
restart?
anyone else hear the echo? I don't hear it. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's the way my house is set up. I don't know if it's a technical echo. I don't think it's my house. Chandler, are you watching my live? Not anymore. Okay, do we have an echo now? So, Country, I wonder if you leave and come back. That's worked before.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we can go away and come back.
Okay. Now, are you just going away or am I going away? I think you should try going away and coming back.
I will do that.
Okay.
Okay, do we still get the echo even though Country's gone? Okay, now that he's gone, it's better. Okay, so it was all Country's fault. Wonderful. I love it when it's someone else's fault. Is Country even coming back? Okay. So, y'all, what I'm doing is I'm using the pineapple discards. I do have some brown sugar at the bottom here, a cinnamon stick, and I'm just topping with some nice filtered water. If you have a weight, use that over the top to make sure everything is submerged. And then I'm just going to leave this on my countertop for 2 days, and then I'm going to have tepache, which is very similar to kombucha. So that's just why I'm sharing that. It's because I think that's an easy thing. Oh, Country was here, but he left because there was an echo. I should be expecting him to come back any moment. Which is okay. You say goodbye. I say echo. Echo. So, I don't see. All right, well, may as well start on my black bean salsa. Super easy, and I love anything that's like a chilled dish during this time of year because I am in the South, and yeah, no thank you. Anything that's involving a stove. tends to be avoided if it's too hot out. Aw, it was a pregnant pepper.
A little baby pepper.
Little baby pepper. I think I put a half poblano on my recipe card, but I'm doing the whole poblano.
Was it poblano or tomato?
Okay. Icy. There we go.
Let me in. Okay, yeah, he's coming back in. So do we hear the echo now? Okay, yeah, all we had to do was have you leave and come back, and it's just 90 kids logic, you know? Just unplug it, plug it back in. So yeah,
I'm going to
just
turn my mic on. Do I have an echo now?
I don't hear an echo.
No echo? Are
Yeah,
we good?
I think so.
Awesome.
I think we did it. I think we figured it out. We cracked the case. I am kind
All
of
right,
doing
welcome
laundry
in, guys. All right.
just because my sister's here, and I think we might pick these out.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. We are Food Talk TV. If you are new here, please give us a follow. Check out our website, and we are on all socials: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Clapper, and Facebook. We're also on Pinterest, so make sure you go follow us there. Oh, and we're even on Twitter.
I think Andrew was making the joke that like we're on everything. Like you can even find us on Tinder. Which I know that was a joke, but basically if it's social, we're mediating on it.
Yes. Are the dark green poblano peppers hot?
No, these are very mild. Very, very mild. Yeah, probably the most mild you can get out of a pepper. A lot of times when I'm cooking with them, I love like the roastiness of them and how easily they are to roast. And then I believe it's ancho. Anchos are the smoked and dried poblanos, correct? I think I'm correct on that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It tends to be when I go on these lives, I forget everything I know about cooking because, you know, I'm live.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, come in, guys. Double tap on that screen for us. Send up some likes so that we can have more people come in. Also, share the live with 5 of your friends. All right, I'm going to share the live with 5 of my friends right now.
Even if you don't have 5 friends, go make 5 friends and come back.
Right? And fun fact, guys, if you want to share the live but you have nobody to share it with, you can hit the share button, hit copy link, and TikTok treats that as a share. And you need to turn your speaker volume down.
Mine are his.
Speaker volume. So I turned off my mic. I had this mic on and I turned it off. Maybe.
So I'm going to be
And I'm
making
turning
some
that
vinaigrette
down.
for this real quick for my black bean salsa here in a second. I was going to use some of my jalapeno cilantro mustard that I made for my vinaigrette, but I wasn't very smart and I kind of cross-contaminated with the ahi tuna, so I'm not going to use that mustard. But I'm just going to throw in a little Dijon and a little bit of my jalapeno and maybe some lime juice just to get that flavor in.
Awesome. Thank you, Dee, for the gift. We appreciate it. Guys,
Yeah.
gifts are welcome. Don't be afraid to send us gifts, send us likes, shares, and so on. This recipe will be on the website later today. We also have an Amazon store on Food Talk TV, where you can look at the equipment that we use in these recipes.
All the stuff we recommend.
Red Wagon Bakery, welcome in. Thank you for the gifts. We appreciate it.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love red onions, and this half might be a bit much, but I think it's necessary for the acidity of this. Tomatoes would also be a good add-on too. I mean, it's black bean salsa. You can get like a little creative.
Yes, I love a black bean salsa.
Oh yeah, and pineapple and corn and like typically with these salsas, it's like a pineapple salsa or a black bean salsa or corn salsa. But no, we're adding all of them. Habaneros would be a great add-on to this too.
Yes, habanero and a black bean salsa. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for the money thing.
Money. Now show me the money. I have about a tablespoon of mustard or so. Okay, let's see if I can shave this correctly. Because as Kaz was saying, you want to zest it to where the lime juice kind of shows up on, or lime zest gathers over the top. Oh, I like that. And I feel like sometimes with these lives, like I'll know things like to put a rag underneath my cutting board or something, but you know, when you're live, you forget everything.
Right. It's a good thing you have me here to remind
Is
you.
that just me? Do I just keep saying that and everyone's like, we know how to go on live?
Oh, no, I forget things too.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when I have to run into the house.
This way?
Thanks for the finger hearts. Thanks for the wave. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. So welcome to Food Talk TV. Find us at this handle on all social media. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Clapper, Facebook, and somewhere else. Yes, I forget things all the time. Every live.
Oh, yeah, and
eHarmony.
then we have to list all the social medias we're on. We're on so many social medias.
Yes.
And I feel
Connect with us on a
like big
deeper
fun
level.
because we're everywhere. We're getting there.
Yes, we are. All right. Connect with us on a deeper level on eHarmony. All right, guys?
Yeah.
All the media.
I love it. eHarmony, I love it. So I got the juice of one lime. It's going to be about 2 tablespoons of that lime. I got a tablespoon of mustard. Of course, my jalapeno cilantro mustard would work great here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Some quickly chopped cilantro. And then I'm going to toss my salad with this vinaigrette, but a little bit of fresh cilantro on top will be great. You're going to do about 1 part acid to 3 parts olive oil, unless you want a tangier vinaigrette. And so that's when you're going to do 2 parts of the vinaigrette or vinegar or acid with 3 parts of the olive oil. And mustard is always good in vinaigrettes. It has the yellow mustard has a natural thing on its shell that's mucilage, which is what makes it a better emulsifier than egg can be.
Thank you. That's Kaz says he loves your angle this week.
Yes, finally. Okay, I can retire. I'm happy. No, just because I have been struggling with my angles a bit, and I feel like I kind of nailed this one. You know, I feel like I've been listening to people that don't live in my kitchen.
What is the citrus? Is it a citrus squeezer? Is that what that tool is called?
Citrus squeezer, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
It should be a citrus squeezer.
Yeah.
And Toto, thank you very much for the gift. We appreciate it. Thank you, D, for the gifts. We appreciate everything. How often do you all go live? We go live every day. So make sure you go check out our website and you will see this the schedule. Just look for live shows I'm going to be on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be
10
barbecuing
a.m.
early.
So by the way, y'all, this is how I store my cilantro to keep it lasting the longest. I try and get cilantro with very long stems, and then you put it in a jar because like any of the cilantro leaves that hit this water here, it's gonna turn dark and icky real quick. So just a little bit of water with my stems, and then a little Ziploc baggie or the produce bag that it comes in here over the top. Store it in your fridge like that, lasts so much longer. And I am in the season of needing to save every ingredient I can.
So
Which is
don't
also
let
why
the
y'all see
leaves
me
drop
cook
in
with
there, huh?
scrappies.
That's crazy. I didn't care about the leaves, but now that you say it, I don't have to think about that.
Yeah. I feel like my herbs are always the first to go, so I'm always figuring out how to keep them.
Come on, guys, let's double tap on that screen. Send up some likes.
Yes, so
Let's
this
get us
is,
to 10K. That salad looks good. The salsa looks really good.
I don't know if I salted it, but I mean, if someone in my house wants to tell me it's too salty, they can say it to my face.
Yeah, right.
I'll fight them.
Oh, thank you for the candy, Dee Dee. We appreciate that.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure, Kathy.
Oh, no, it's time.
Guys, come on, check it out. I am watching and I'm tapping. All right, and I'm also supporting. Let's go. Let's double tap on that screen. Send some likes up.
When I'm not going live on Food Talk TV, I'll wear my own apron that says something about mustard on there since I am the mustard queen and I talk a lot about mustard. So being able to have these made backwards is important to me. Okay.
It's a pineapple black bean salsa, Ella. If you look up at the top of the screen, you'll see our menu card. That's what she is working on today. And this recipe or these recipes will all be up on the website as soon as she submits photos tonight.
Yes. I got to take photos of the ones we got. Now, I'm just using a bag of frozen cauliflower that I thought, if you have fresh cauliflower, please use that because I'm working on the cauliflower rice. But when you use the fresh cauliflower, I wouldn't do in a food processor. I would use a grater instead so you get more of that rice texture and you get a bit more of that texture.
Yes. Awesome.
I wish I had a cleaver. I really need a cleaver.
Oh, yes. Gotta have a cleaver in the kitchen.
Yeah, I gotta have. Well, I do have a cleaver that's like a giant cleaver, though. It's like this long, and I only use it when I'm wanting to play Fruit Ninja.
Hi, welcome in. If you guys are new to the page, please give us a follow. We appreciate all the support.
Okay. Now I'm just going to toss this in a quick olive oil, salt, and pepper. Hold on just a second. And I don't know, when I'm chopping stuff, I like some stuff to be large, some stuff to be small, because I like having some bit crispy and some soft. Like, that's just a me thing. So I don't know if I've developed those flavors because of my cuts or because my cuts make me enjoy, I don't know. A little bit of oil, salt, and pepper.
Nice.
Now, with this, I'm going to roast this in the oven first. A lot of times, cauliflowers, rices will be cooked on the stovetop, which is absolutely okay. But I'm doing mine in the oven in an attempt to kind of get some texture to this. But then afterward, I'll toss in with lime juice and cilantro.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yep, we just got to keep those fresh, though. Oh, more corn. I am going to need another lime zest. I'm using a lot of lime and a lot of cilantro today. I am.
Use up that cilantro.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to save these to the sides. That way, when it comes for my rice, for the cauliflower rice, I'll just be over the top. And of course, you can just use this with regular rice too. Sometimes with my meal prep, I'll go ahead and just prepare a bunch of white rice just to have in bags. And so that way, come dinner time, I can just toss it with stuff. So
Yes, this is a great summer flavor for all these fruits.
and then we'll get I'm going to need way more cilantro than that, but it's okay.
No, she's not grilling today. She's cooking inside.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
this
let's go.
really would have been a good grilling meal, you know? This really would have been. But,
Grill those
I am
pineapples,
cutting
put it in
close
there.
on time.
That'd be cool.
I'm cutting it close on time, but it's okay. I mean, if you don't work in a hurry, have you ever worked in a kitchen before? Okay. I am going to move on to the hot stuff over here. There we go. Okay. I kind of feel like I have two different kitchens now.
How'd you get a mustard colored Dutch oven?
It was a Christmas gift from my sister that's in there.
That's awesome.
Dutch oven, and she decided it needed to be yellow, and I agreed.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I'm a fan. So we just left that to marinate a bit. Get some tongs. I'm not going to use all this chicken tonight. I mean, I'm sure y'all will want to go to bed soon before I get done.
Hey,
So I'll just do 4 of these since that I'm feeding my sister and my husband. So, oh yeah, so much mustard. Pineapple mustard, love it. I think
this is Taylor. She is mustard queen. Her handle is ketchup is a garbage condiment.
ketchup is garbage, but the shirts say ketchup is a garbage condiment. Ah, not as easy to read sign over there, but we got it. It's okay.
Ketchup is garbage.
Ooh, I like the garbage in there. It kind of adds a little bit of fanciness to my kind of mean username.
Yes.
Now, of course, if this chicken was marinated for a longer period of time, we'd get more of that mustardiness. But I have some leftovers I'm going to save and then grill up tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Okay. How's the angle? Are we doing okay with the camera? All right.
The camera looks really good.
Okay, wonderful. And then I'm going to do basically the pretty side down first. But I'm trying to get as much of the mustard off there as possible. And I'm going to let this crisp up. Don't touch it. Just let it do its thing for about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do 4 because I really don't want to overcrowd the pan. Or you know what? I'll do this 5th one. That's fine.
The chicken was already seasoned, marinated in the mustard mixture.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The pineapple mustard that I had just made. So we're going to let this sear for a bit here. I'm going to start warming this guy up because this is where the tuna is going to go. And I want to heat it up at least 5 minutes. We want this pan nice and hot. I have the tuna that I marinated in the fridge, and I'm keeping it in the fridge until right before I sear it on here, because we're just going to do about 45 seconds on each side because we're keeping it pretty rare-ish for tuna.
Awesome.
So, and while that's going on, I have a pan that I preheated in the oven along with my oven. Whenever you roast vegetables like this, you can preheat your oven first, and it'll just add a nice little crispiness. Did not mean to do that. Because you can hear it crisping up a little. We're going to try and make sure it's kind of spaced out so they don't over steam each other. And cauliflower has about as much water as watermelon does. So very heavy on the water. So I use foil because with parchment paper, it can absorb some of that water and can make it soggy.
Awesome.
All right.
Guys, check out the recipe card above. That's what Taylor is making today. We are also going to post this recipe on the website as soon as she is done and has nice pictures for us to reference. Thanks for the gift, Kaz. Appreciate that. Star Heart. I love it. Thanks, Kat D, for the rose. Yes, she is a G in the kitchen, isn't she?
You know, I'm kind of deciding that with my chicken, I'm going to throw in some of my pineapple in there since I have so much. I didn't include this on the recipe card, but you know, I have been getting so many seeds on these pineapples. I'm super impressed.
That's good.
I'm pretty
You
excited
did a good
because a
job
lot
on
of
the
times
peel,
with,
though. You did a good job on the peel.
yeah, I know, but like a lot of times I don't even find seeds in my produce anymore because they'll engineer it in a way to where you don't get the seeds, which means you don't get to, you know, grow your own food. So that's why I'm super happy with it. But yeah, I have seen people cut up pineapples in the way where like they cut out the seed beds, and they can make it super pretty, almost like a little spiral around the edge. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. We got about 2 minutes on our chicken, and I'm still waiting for this to heat up. But I want it pretty hot, but I don't want it like smoking hot. Thank you. This cast iron was actually given, or it wasn't given to me. I was working at a restaurant, and I went out the back door, and I saw this cast iron, but it was rusty. And I asked the kitchen what they were doing with that, and they were like, "Oh, it's too bad to save. I'm just gonna throw it away." I took it home and I refinished it, and it's my best cast iron.
Love it. You gotta have a
Thank you so
solid
much for
cast
the
iron in the
like.
kitchen.
Oh wow! I just looked at the screen. I'm almost at 10K. That is so awesome. 10K is
We
kind
are
of my
at
goal, and then
10K.
everything else on there just means I'm amazing.
So I just want to let you know, Taylor, that I did 7,000 of those likes by myself. So guys, you need to catch up. Tap, tap, tap. Let's go. Tappy, tappy makes us happy. Let's go, guys. Double tap on that screen. Send up some likes.
Right, because sometimes when I'm in the box, I'm just sitting there with my hands. I don't know what else I'm doing. So if y'all are just sitting there and you're not sure what to be doing with your hands, you know, it's happy. It really helps. It relieves my anxiety, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Oh, yes. All right.
That's awesome. We see those likes going up, guys. Come on. Tap the Dutch oven. That yellow
How
Dutch oven.
beautiful
Yep.
that.
Give it a tap.
You can see all those crusty bits coming in at the bottom.
It's building a nice crust
Right there.
under there.
Yes. Nice little crusty crust at the bottom. It's okay, though, because at the end, we're going to deglaze this with pineapple juice.
Ooh. Guys, send us some emojis. Drop some comments with some emojis of a skillet. All right? Drop some emojis of a skillet in there. How many skillet emojis can we get?
Oh, that one stuck. I'm going to let this sit
How many
for
skillet
2 more minutes.
emojis can we get? Can we even find skillet emojis? Let's go look.
You know what? they don't have a mustard emoji. How upsetting is that?
Do they have a ketchup emoji?
I don't know. Is there a ketchup emoji?
Yes, there's a skillet emoji.
Oh,
Drop
yes.
those skillet emojis, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Skillet
Let's go.
emojis. There we go.
Nice little crusty crust.
Thank you. Thank you. Skillet emojis. Absolutely. Let's go. Laptop doesn't have a skillet. I'm jealous. Sorry,
Boo.
Cat D.
Okay, letting that center one just go a little bit longer.
All right. So what else is Taylor making? Let us give her some pineapple emojis. A lot of pineapple
Oh,
in this recipe today.
yep.
All right.
I didn't put the
Lots of
pineapple
pineapple.
chunks in here in the recipe guide, but whatever. I like it.
Lots of pineapple. There's an alien. All right. I love that. What comes up for mustard is a hot dog.
Oh,
That's where
wow.
the mustard belongs.
That's not what I mean, it makes sense because mustard belongs on a hot dog, but I'm gonna try some grapeseed oil.
All right, guys. So this is Taylor, aka the Mustard Queen. Her handle is at Ketchup is Garbage. Make sure you're giving her a follow. My name is Kunchi from Cooking with Kunchi, and we are on Food Talk TV. This is a collaborative effort. You will see multiple creators on here live. Make sure you check out our website to see who is going to be live when, and so you can follow their show. I will be on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Next Tuesday will be my first show. I don't even know what I'm making yet, but it's going to be awesome.
I'm gonna have to hang out on your live. I like hanging out on your lives. And I did that before you were on Food Talk.
I'm aka Shaq. Yes. October Dragonfly. How are you?
Hello, welcome.
Oh,
My braised chicken going on over here. I did set a timer, perfect. If I don't set a timer in my kitchen, y'all, like, I will mess up everything. As I forget everything. And that's not just a live thing. That's just getting distracted with something new.
squirrel.
Okay.
All right.
Started smoking. Little bit of high heat.
Make sure you guys go check out the website, foodtalktv.com, and see what we're up to. You can learn about what we do. You can learn how you can join us if you're a creator. You can learn about the different creators that go live. You can see the schedule. All the recipes that we make are featured on the website. Thank you, Heidi, for the donut. We appreciate that. I was hungry.
All right. It's smoking a little bit. A little smoke is fine. I just don't want it setting off alarms because it's going to be on here. Hot. Sometimes when you cook in the kitchen, the steam will come up to the camera. So let's get this started.
Yes, those are tuna steaks.
Yeah. Tuna steaks. I asked my sister if she liked tuna, and she's like, no, it's just, I don't like the canned stuff. And I'm like, you know that tuna is a fish that belongs more places than just a can, right?
Yep.
We're just going to let her rip. Let her rip. On the
All right,
tuna
guys.
steaks, in order to get that
Let's
medium
find
rare
some
on the
fish
inside,
emojis
we're
here.
just going to make sure we sear it really well, about a minute on both sides, and then we're going to let it rest. And that carryover cooking is going to give us about 25 more degrees once it's cooked. So even if you think you undercooked it at that point, you didn't. You did not.
All right, guys, check out the fish emojis. Let's get her some fish emojis. Let us get some fish emojis.
Fish emojis.
Is that supposed to be a catfish?
Is that a catfish? Aha!
Let's go, guys. Let's get some cat emojis or some fish emojis in the comments. Let's go. Let's go. Love the pretty fishes.
You know, typically whenever I see tuna being seared like this, it's always with Asian flavors. I never see it with other flavors, you know?
Yes, that's true. Like herb, I've seen herb crusted, but I've never seen a mustard. This is really good. I'm excited for it.
Says the guy that is against big mustard.
Just in my barbecue. That's all.
Yeah, just in your barbecue. It's understandable.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the fishes.
I lifted that just a tad too soon. I think that'll be fine. I'm hoping for more of it here on the other side, but once I kind of lifted it up, it kind of doesn't sear as well.
Yeah. You have to let it stay and get that good contact until it releases itself. Don't rush the process. That's right.
I know.
They can wait.
So my chicken's looking pretty good and crusty over here. There's a bunch of bits at the bottom. I'm going to throw in some butter.
Tuna fish.
Throw in some butter. Some garlic would be really good in here too, but I didn't have my fresh garlic ready.
It's a cilantro rubbed tuna. It's a pineapple, cilantro, lime based marinade.
I'm kind of nervous that I overcooked this one a bit much. Because with tuna, I would rather undercook than overcook, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to let it do its thing, get a little bit more of a crust on the outside here. I'm actually going to do a little switcheroo here. We'll finish that up. So with this, I got my butter melted at the bottom. We have a bunch of little crusty bits in there. Okay. Yeah. You can use chicken stock if you want. You can use wine if you want. I have a lot of crusty bits underneath there. And I'm using pineapple juice to deglaze tonight because it is a mustardy pineapple chicken.
Pineapple juice. That sounds good.
This can just did not want to open the way I wanted it to. It does feel kind of silly though, me using all this fresh pineapple only to use a canned pineapple product. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty scared that I overcooked it a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, it has to be okay because I'm eating it. Now check on our cauliflower rice. We're getting some of these crusty bits over here. Because it's just cauliflower. It was frozen, but I thawed it out first, and then I tossed it with olive oil, salt, pepper. Taco seems to be a great addition to this as well, since it goes kind of with theme. I think I might add some after the fact. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, one tip I really liked about this was preheating the pan with, we want to preheat the pan with the oven. So that way when we place it on there, we get all these crusty bits.
Nice.
That's my favorite tip when it comes to roasting veggies.
Looks like a delicious dinner.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did overcook this tuna. I kind of like took a little peek inside the plate, but I think the mustard kind of helped create a barrier with that too, because I was rather thick with the mustard. I'm going to do a little thermometer test in here just to make sure. Okay, yeah, we got just a
Tuna,
little bit more time with this chicken here.
tuna can be eaten rare, but you can also cook it if you want, depending on what temperature you like. Usually 145 if you want it more than rare.
Right. Fish is just one of those things. If it's available to be eaten at a more rare thing, then absolutely I will do it.
Yes, even raw, like in
Yeah.
sushi. So sushi grade tuna,
Yeah.
really, really delicious.
Yes. Did you always enjoy raw fish, or was that something like you didn't like as a kid and enjoyed when you got older?
So funny story, I ate raw fish last year.
Really? That was the first time?
The first time I was so against it. And now if my wife asks me, "Hey, what do you want to go for dinner?" I'm suggesting sushi because it's so good.
That is
So
funny.
I
I
actually
really
need to
enjoy
do
that.
some recipes.
Because I
Yeah,
can totally imagine like why it gives you the ick. I get it, but have you tasted it?
right. I was at a restaurant expo and they had this big tuna, this whole fish that they were cutting up, and they're like, "Yeah, you can taste it." And I was like, "No, are you serious?" Tasted it, and that same night I went out to eat raw fish.
Oh yeah, when it's good, you know?
Yes, sashimi.
Yes. But one thing
Yep,
I will
all
not
about the
eat
sashimi now.
unless I'm at like an ocean place, like where it's fresh, are oysters. I won't do the whole raw oyster thing.
So I only eat seafood near the ocean. I will let you guys know that right now.
Hmm.
Yep, only eat seafood near the ocean. I'm not going to the middle of the country. Like, I'm
You're
not
not
going
going
to
to
eat
National
seafood in
Tennessee for our
Wyoming.
fresh raw fish?
I don't trust it. Got to be close. Yeah, but, good fish.
Thought I was getting ready to plate, but first I'm going to get. I'm going to get my cauliflower. My cat's over here looking for scraps. Oh yeah, he smells the tuna. That's it. My cats just know whenever I'm cooking tuna or chicken, which I don't know why they think it's theirs.
Or smoked meat.
Smoked meats, yes. So just tuna.
Not all fish live in the ocean. I agree with that. 100%. So if you got fried catfish on the menu, we can, we can examine that. But if you're talking sushi grade fish, like I like red snapper personally.
Oh, I love red snapper.
Scallops, crabs. Yeah, those are ocean. And
There's this one dish I love that's called Huachinango Veracruzano, which is from Veracruz, Mexico, and that's where they do like tomato sauce and capers, and it's like
oh, yeah,
almost Italian inspired, but it's also obviously a Mexican dish.
Mexican flavored. Yeah.
So here it is. This is just one bag of the cauliflower. Of course, very easy recipe to duplicate. And I'm not going to try and lie to you and say that it is rice consistency or tastes just like rice. You won't notice it, but you know, it incorporates the flavors.
Yes, true. That's good. I
All
love
right.
your plates, by the way.
Love my what?
Your plates.
Oh, thanks. I love these too. I call these our Chefy plates.
I need some chefy plates.
All right. And of course, with chicken, any meat really, you're going to want to let it rest and cool before you cut it because that's where the juices are. So we're going to have some of that.
Yes, just give your meat a little bit of time. Just be patient.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard though. They also say that you should let your bread rest after you bake it, and that one is torture.
Yes, I know the feeling. My wife's make fresh bread all the time. So waiting, it's just ridiculous.
I'm kind of nervous about this here tuna, but why am I forgetting everything I know about cutting fish? There we go. I was like, but it looks like, oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
Looks pretty.
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted out of tuna.
Yep. Beautiful.
And typically it doesn't take me as long to cook the tuna. So I was very nervous about that. But yep, you just need a nice sear on both sides. As long as you get the cooked edges, you're good.
Yes, that's beautiful. I'm inspired to cook tuna now on the grill.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I love the grill too. It's just one of those things that I guess the sear isn't as wonderful with the grill, but then you get those nice grill marks. So it's kind of
Yeah.
one of those, what do you want here?
Mm-hmm.
With our pineapple bits. All right, and here are our 2 plates. That's the tuna I just cooked, which all of this can be done on the grill. This would be a very nice grilly meal. Our chicken thighs that were rubbed with a pineapple mustard that I had made. This tuna was rubbed with a jalapeno cilantro mustard that I made. Got a black bean and corn and pineapple salsa. Got cauliflower that I tossed, riced cauliflower that I roasted and then tossed with cilantro and lime juice and lime zest. And I believe that covers everything for today. Oh my goodness, we survived.
Guys, make sure you drop some camera emojis in there and so that we remind Taylor to take photos. Okay?
Yes, I do.
Drop some camera emojis in there, guys.
I don't know which one I'm more
Let's
excited
go.
for the tuna. Okay, I got to try a piece of the tuna.
I want to try the tuna.
Oh, and as a surprise recipe, I also did the tapache, which was I just used the leftover of the pineapple that I sliced. And then there's brown sugar, cinnamon, and chlorinated water. And I'm going to let this ferment on my countertop for 3 days. And then I'll have a nice little kombucha-y like beverage.
Love
And
that.
there we have it.
That's probably going to be good for digestion.
Yes, it really is. Like anything that's fermenty, right, like that is just good for your gut and just also makes you feel good. You know?
Yep. Beautiful, beautiful work.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. My show is called Cutting the Mustard. I'm here 7 p.m. Central every Thursdays. Thank you all so much for joining me, and tune in to see what I make with mustard next week.
All right. Thank you. Have a
Signing
good
off.
day, guys.
Happy Mustard Day.